3, 2.
I'm recording.
Hi guys, I'm Kristen. You're watching Kay's Perfect Fitness TV. So today I've got a Get Flexi Routine for you. So we're gonna really improve your flexibility. All right, so grab a mat and let's get ready. So we're gonna start at the end of one mat and just inhale and exhale, dive forward. Walking your hands out to the top of your mat. We're just gonna hit a downward dog here. So bend one knee and then the other, lengthening through the back of your legs and just stretching through your calf muscles. Good, now from here, we're just gonna ripple through your spine a few times. So rippling the upper back, middle back, lower back, and then you come into a cobra position. So we're just articulating through your spine, warming up through your spine. Spread your fingers wide and go again, rippling upper back, middle back, lower back. Make sure you don't just drop into this position. It's really controlled. And then press back to downward dog. Do this 2 more times with me. Breathing in and out. Good, one more time. Good, now from here, press back to downward dog. We're gonna step 1 foot forward into a nice lunge here. Drop your back knee down. Now, press your hips forward. If you feel good, I'd like you to bend the back leg and hold your back foot. It's gonna really deepen the stretch through your quads. Lengthening through your hip flexors. This is definitely a quad stretch. So just breathing in and out. Now, if you find one stretch really, really difficult, feel free to hold the stretch a little longer than I do. Pause the video, hold it for a little longer, take a few more breaths, and then put the video back on when you're ready to move on. Because everybody's gonna have certain areas which are a little tighter than other people. Release that leg, and then lift the back knee off into a runner's lunge. Now just let your hips sink down towards the floor. It's gonna be nice to open up through your hips. Then from here, we're just gonna rotate. So my back is to you now. We're just opening up through the hips. You're just gonna be here. Open up through the hips. Good, you can even bend and stretch. Flex and point your foot a little bit. And rotate back to your runner's lunge. Now put the knee down on the mat and then press your hips back. So you're a little tighter in the hamstrings, your hands will be up on your hips, and then you take a flat back and the chest comes forward. If you want to go a little deeper, take the hands down to the mat, and you will feel a nice stretch down the back of your hamstrings. Now always breathe into the muscle. Always imagine that you can feel the breath coming in and right into the muscle that you're stretching. That will help to increase your flexibility and get you flexy. Yeah? Good, bend that knee in. Now weight over the foot. So the heel is slightly lifted and we're really stretching through the bottom of your calf muscle now. So anyone who wears high heels, this is a great one for you. Calves get tight when you're in high heels. So, if you're in high heels, pause the video, hold the stretch for a little while longer, all right? Okay, bring the foot back and then just sit yourself back into a child's pose, a shell stretch. And then tuck your tailbone under and lift your middle back up toward the ceiling. Keep it a nice active stretch. Take one hand and thread it through. Release through your shoulders. And then change. So we're gonna come up onto our hands and knees. Tuck your tailbone under. Under, really arch through your back and spine. So we're going from cat to cow. Good, and relax. So let's take the other foot forward now. So you're here in that hip flexor stretch. You're gonna bend the back knee, And then try to bring your hand to your foot if you can. Same hand as foot, try not to cross because you're going to be end up pulling your leg. So keep it the same hand as foot. Look at your left foot, left hand. You get the picture. Good, hold it there, breathing in and out. This side's a little tighter for me, so like I would want to hold this a little bit more. And when you feel good, you can release it. And then we're gonna put the toes down and lift the bottom knee. Holding it here in the runner's lunge. Just let the hips drop down. You'll feel a nice stretch here through your hip flexor. Now we're gonna open up through the hips and open it up. So it's just nice and wide, opening it up. You can like shift your weight around a little bit, point and flex your toes. Just get comfy, opening up through the hips. When you feel good, bring it back, pop the knee down, and shift your weight back so we have the hamstring stretch. Now from here, if you're a little bit more tight in the hamstring, it's here, and then take a flat back forward. If you feel good, hands come right down and breathe into the stretch. More breath here, and bring the foot in, weight over the ball of your foot, and then try to press the heel down. So it's almost like right kind of where your Achilles is. It's right at the bottom of the calf muscle. Take a few nice deep breaths, relax, and then just come onto your knees. We're going to take a chest stretch. Opening up through your chest. If you can't even reach your hands together, that's okay. Place your hands on your lower back and draw your elbows together. That would work just fine too. Okay, so now from here we can release, and we're gonna lie on our back and take a glute stretch. So you can either cross one foot over your knee and then draw the back of your knee in, or sometimes you can cross at your knees and then draw both ankles in towards you, and that gets a little bit deeper into your glutes. So whichever option you want to take, you'll know which one is right for you. And then change. And a nice deep breath in and out. This stretch. Hold this one forever, I think. Okay, so take your knees together, drop them to one side, look the other way. This releases through your lower back. And then up and over to the other side. And then from there, you're just going to roll yourself up. I just like to come up through a nice roll up. So whenever I finish on the mat from a stretch, I usually come back to my downward dog, walk my hands back into my toes, just hang there for a second, soften the knees, tuck your tailbone under, and then roll yourself all the way up to standing. You should feel nice and stretched out. So that is your Get Flexi routine. So add this one to the end of your workouts, do it before bed, anything to help you get flexy. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon for another workout from Kay's Perfect Fitness TV.